Yes, friend, brother, or sister, my mother, father, wherever you are, and whoever is listening to me, today we are going, and I'm going to talk about and to share on a topic known as perception. And what is perception? Now, first of all, and we are going to read from the book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 30 to 32. Now, what is perception? Perception is how you take in the world and make sense of it. Is how you see and use it. It is not just seeing, but also it is brain interpretation. How your brain interprets things. Whatever you have seen, how is your brain interpreting it? But how your brain but not just seeing, but brain interpretation on what you saw, heard, feel, and smell, and remember the deciding what it means. So perception is not just what you see, but what your brain, how your brain interprets what you saw, heard, felt, smelled, and how you remembered on and how you made the decision. So in a simpler term, perception is raw data plus interpretation. Raw data, what you see, feel, and what you see, feel, and hear, and smell, or you can smell it. And how you interpret it, that's the perception. There are three parts of perception. Before we go on, before we read the Bible, let me give you three parts of perception. There are sensation perception, organizational perception, and interpretation. So when we talk of perception, there must be sensation, organizational, and interpretation. In sensation is what the light hits your eyes, sound hits your ear. You are able to sense, you are able to feel something or to sense something. In organization, when we talk of perception as a process, sensation is how you feel the sound or what you saw. When the light hits you, when the light hits your eyes, when the sound hits your ears, that's sensational. How you felt, you are feeling. And then organizational is your brain trying to come up with something or organizing it, putting it together. That's sensational. That's organizational. And then on perception, on interpretation part of perception is whereby your brain gives you its meaning based on experience. In organization, the brain organizes it, but it does not give you its meaning based on organization. It is until you reach at the third part that part which is interpretation, that's when your brain will give you its meaning based on the experience. So when we talk of perception for you to have a right perception or wrong perception, you must have gone through three processes. One, the sensational process of perception, organizational process of perception, and interpretational process of perception. And in organizational process is where the brain tries to put things together. But in interpretation process is when the brain gives you the exact, depending with the experience. Now, when we read the Bible in the book of in the book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 30 to 32, the Bible says, then Caleb silenced the people before Moses and said, we should go up and take possession of the land, for we can certainly do it. But the men who had gone up with him said, we can't attack those people, they are stronger than we are. And they spread among the Israelites a bad report about the land they had explored. They said, the land we explored devours those living in it. All the people we saw there are of great size. And it goes on, 33 says, we saw the Nephilim there, the descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like a grasshopper in our own eyes. We looked the same to them.